My name is Rachel Hardy, and I am a myofascial release practitioner and a nervous system health coach and educator. And I've been working with Helen for about 3.5 years. And my experience of Helen, when I think about Helen as a person, what I think of is somebody who lives everything that she teaches, and everything that she shares in her work and teaches and shares as a teacher is so much a part of who she is in her life. And I appreciate that so much about her, and I so appreciate her compassion and her spirituality and connection and just the love that she is and shares as a person. And when I think about working with her in a reading, what comes to mind is the very deep compassion again that she holds, and how sitting with her just brings you into such a clear space of feeling accepted and okay, and just a settledness in knowing that whatever's happening and whatever's present is okay, and it's surrounded by love, and there's such a peace and a beauty to it. And I have appreciated that about every one of my readings and classes that I've taken with Helen, is just that experience of her acceptance and compassion. And working with Helen has benefited me in so many ways. I first started working with her during a really challenging time in my life when things were looking very dark, and it was really a challenge, and I was going through some very big challenges with my health that were very scary. And what happened with each reading that I did with Helen was I came out of it, even if I didn't have the answers, there was a peacefulness and a knowing and a different perspective on what was going on. And there was an experience of seeing everything I was going through from a different place, and from a place of so much compassion, and some part of me knew it would be okay, and knew I would come through the things that I was going through, which I did. And there was a space in those readings that took me out of the place I was in, and able to just be in that place of knowing at a higher level that everything was going to pass, and everything was working out in some way that I couldn't see at the time. And I think that in working with Helen, someone can expect to be shown that higher perspective and that overall or different and deeper view of what's going on with the things that we can't understand, because we go through those kinds of challenges where it can be just more than we can understand in this lifetime and in this body. And working from the perspective of the records brings in that higher knowing that connects to some part of us that knows we're going to be okay and we're going to get through. And I think that's the biggest benefit that I've received from this work, is being able to be in those very challenging times and hold myself in that space, and also be able to know from a different and higher place that that there was more to the story, there was more happening that I couldn't see yet, and that I would come through to the other side.